Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Growth factors are the hottest skincare ingredient right now, and it seems just about everyone's reaching for a growth factor serum to help add a little extra anti-aging to their skincare routine. I think this is great because growth factors are one of the most effective anti-aging ingredients that you're going to find. They promote collagen and elastin production, which is going to minimize fine lines and wrinkles, and they can even prevent dehydration, lock in that moisture to plump out the skin and take a few years off its appearance. I'm a huge advocate for the use of growth factors, but I have noticed quite a few people out there seem to be missing some really easy hints, tips and hacks that can help take their growth factor game to the next level without actually costing you any more of your hard-earned coin. We're going to put that right in today's video. I want to share with you some effective growth factor hacks that'll double the results you see, like I say, without costing you any more. Sit back, relax, let's talk how to use growth factor serums. Now for today's video, I want to keep this short, sharp and to the point because I think with a lot of people experimenting with growth factors for the first time, they want to know how to do it effectively without all the waffle. However, I would love to know what your own hot take is on growth factors. Do you currently use a growth factor serum in your skincare routine? If you do, reach down into the comments and leave the heart emoji and share with me what brand you go for to get your growth factor fix. If you're somebody that doesn't currently use growth factors, again, let me know by leaving the cross emoji and state why. That way we can kind of do a poll of the Mad About Skin community to see what our thoughts really are when it comes to growth factors in skincare. Whatever your thoughts on growth factors, if you enjoy this style of content where we really help people to elevate their skincare routine, let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, I'm not going to go into any detail about growth factors, what they are, the benefits they can bring, because I have already covered that on the channel. I'll dig out that video and I'll leave a link to it up there. Check that out if you haven't already. Today, we're really focusing in on how we can maximize the benefits from growth factors, helping people on that journey. And tip number one is to use your growth factor serum morning and evening. Now, I think a lot of people out there seem to be just using it once a day. And if you read any of the studies into growth factors, using them twice a day is the very best way of maximizing those results. Originally, I started to just use my growth factors on an evening, and I soon realized that actually using it twice a day, you literally get double the benefits. It's a quick win, and I think this is a way of maximizing the results you're going to see. The good news with growth factors is they pair really well with all your other actives, so no matter what your skincare routine consists of, it should be easy to slot your growth factor serum in. Double up. Use your growth factor serum twice a day, and this is a great way of supercharging your growth factor journey. Now, tip number two is what I like to call high and lowing it when it comes to your growth factor serum. And we're talking about cost. Everyone will have their own budget when it comes to skincare, and I would encourage everyone to shop within their budget. There is a product out there for everyone. But if you're somebody that does have a little extra coin to spend and you're tempted to opt for high price growth factors, make sure you also invest in a low price one too. And let me explain this. This is something that I did. So one of the best growth factor serums on the market is this. This is the Allies of Skin Multi-Peptides and Growth Factors Advanced Lifting Serum. I've got hands down the best results from this product, and I'll never be without it. However, it comes with a high price point. So what I do is I pair this with the ordinary GF 15% solution, which is a fraction of the cost. I'll use the Allies of Skin on a morning, I'll use the ordinary on an evening, and that way I'm high-lowing it in order to save some of my coin versus using this twice a day, but still get the very best results. Now, if your budget will only stretch to the ordinary growth factors, that's fine. Use it twice a day, you'll still get some next level results. But if you're tempted to splurge or you reach for a higher price point option, make sure that you high and low it with a more drugstore one too, half the cost, but also you're just going to retain that same great benefit without harming your wallet as much. Tip number three is make sure you're using your growth factor serum, whichever one you choose, alongside a peptide serum. Now, because growth factors are like a subset of peptides, I think there's a misconception out there that you replace your existing peptide serum with a growth factor one. You don't use them side by side. You absolutely can and should use them together. All of the studies show that when you're incorporating growth factors into a skincare routine, using them alongside peptides will add some additional benefit, and in a lot of cases doesn't need to cost you a whole lot more because there's some great affordable peptides out there. One of my favorites is this. This is the Geek and Gorgeous Power Peptide Serum, a beautiful, rich emulsion packed full of pro-collagen peptides. Pair this with a really good growth factor serum, whichever one you opt for, and this is really going to help enhance the benefits you see, particularly around boosting collagen and elastin production, minimizing fine lines and wrinkles. For major benefits from your anti-aging routine, peptides and growth factors together are like a match made in heaven. Now, tip number 4, incorporate a little facial massage into your routine. This one actually is genuinely free because all you need are these, your hands. When you're cleansing the skin, instead of just slapping that cleanser on and then rinsing it off, actually work it into the skin. Massage it in, and that way you'll really get that blood flow going. You'll make the skin more receptive to absorbing any of the products that you put on it. Growth factors can find it a little bit tricky to get into the skin sometimes, and so we might need to help it along its way. By massaging the skin, getting the lymphatic drainage going, getting that circulation moving, you'll definitely find that all your serums, not just your growth factor ones, apply that little bit better. 60 seconds is all you need, and you don't need a fancy massage routine. Just use your hands, work your cleanser in whatever way feels good for 60 seconds, and then continue with the rest of your skincare routine. That 60 seconds will make a huge difference to your whole routine, and growth factors will definitely thank you for it. Finally, last but by no means least, let's just make sure we're using our growth factor serums on damp skin. Again, this kind of links with hack number 4 that I just shared. If you want to get maximum penetration of any of your water-based serums, applying it onto damp skin will aid that. Water-based serums absorb better on damp skin, and almost all of the growth factor serums out there are water-based. So no matter which one you use, apply it to damp skin, and that way you'll just get more absorption, a better penetration rate, and as a result, greater results. You can use your favorite mist or toner beforehand, or if you want to keep it super affordable, just get a little tap water on the tips of your fingers, pat it across the skin before then applying your growth factor serum. Damp skin is always going to be your best friend when it comes to absorption, and when it comes to growth factors, it's definitely a way of getting a little extra bang for your buck. So there you have it, guys. 5 inexpensive and in some cases completely free ways of elevating your growth factor results. I've been on a journey with growth factors for the past 12 months, and I've kind of learned all of this along the way. Here on the channel, I'm about paying it forward, and I want to help you guys maximize the results that you see, so hopefully you find this useful. I'd love to know what your own thoughts are on growth factors, so again, take part in our poll down in the comment section below. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye!